Oh my God, that look is absolutely priceless. It's like, look, it's like that look, when you're trying to look so hard out of the corner of your eye and you're wondering, like, it's like you don't want to turn your chin. Like, is he looking at me? Are you like trying to like tell your, like, ask your friend next to you, like, is he looking? Is he looking? Anybody, it's like, I don't know, like it gives me like a perfect meme, like Canelo getting like, busted by his parents or something, like that. The meme could be, that look when you're lying. You know what I mean? Oh, it just made it look, that made the press conference for me. I just love that look. It's just, I don't know. I was like, even today, I was driving around, whatever, and I'm thinking about that look in my head. You guys got to go back and watch it. It's like, I forget, like the 20-minute mark or something like that. But anyway, okay, the press conference. Okay, it was good. Okay, first of all, I want to say whoever put that together, produced it, whatever, they did a really good job. Okay, and I had this long video prepared for you guys, but we're gonna blow through it just real quick. Okay, like I said, the production was nice. Okay, Canelo and Abel Sanchez going back and forth. Basically, Canelo's called him stupid, and I even reported on it the other day. And Abel Sanchez says, he gets a chance to talk, and he says, well, first of all, Oscar De La Hoya couldn't lie his way through another pay-per-view. He couldn't resell that first fight if he had to. It's like, oh, damn. It's like, oh my God, go for the jugular, right? He was like, basically, he was just saying he lied to the public. Canelo didn't come forward, didn't do what he said he was going to do. Then Canelo's like, well, you lied too. You said, Golovkin was going to knock me out. And then, of course, Abel Sanchez says, well, when you're fighting a fight to not get knocked out, you're not going to get knocked out. The best pound for pound fighter on the planet couldn't knock someone out that didn't want to get knocked out, and that's how you fought. And then he goes, that's called boxing. So they're going back and forth. What is considered boxing? What is considered running? And, look, I've heard Canelo himself talk about that he can't stand a runner in the ring. It's like this, plant your foot in the middle of the ring, balls out, Mexican style fighting. That's what he promised and did not deliver. Okay. And look, that wasn't their game plan. They didn't go in there to box Gennady Golovkin, maybe partially box, but and then one thing that I thought was just beautifully said, well, first of all, Abel kind of panders to the crowd. He's like, who thought Gennady Golovkin won? Look, and then of course the crowd, they're cheering for Gennady Golovkin, but it was good. Look, you know what, I'm not going to just tell you the whole thing. Go watch it, okay? Instead of hearing it from me, just go watch it. It'll be worth your time. Now, I think, now correct me if I'm wrong, but did I hear Canelo will be fighting for the WBC? Did I hear that wrong? Because, we had Mauricio Sullivan there, the president, the El Presidente of the WBC. So, maybe I heard that wrong. I don't know. Canelo looking a little bit sleepy in this picture right here. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't stop laughing because I keep thinking about this look. Oh, I want to get a t-shirt made. Put it on it. And actually, I have a better picture of it. The look got more intense. Like I said, I was like, Canelo, you're going to hurt your eye. Like, Canelo, you're going to hurt your eye. Turn your head, dude. Turn your head and look at him, But, but yeah, like I said, then... what I liked, though, was they were showing clips. Like they showed Max Kellerman interviewing Canelo after the fight. They pulled up with Chepo. Chepo made some comments to the media. Tom Lawford made some comments to the media. They actually held these guys accountable for what they said in the media, which I absolutely love because, far too often people hide in the media. People hide on their YouTube channels. People hide on their Twitter accounts. And here they are, front and center in front of the boxing world, being held accountable for what they said, so I like that. They also talked about, the judges, Canelo's like, oh, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, any place, any day. And then we demand that we fight in Vegas, but I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, any day. It's like, okay, do you see, look, here's the thing, people. I'm not biased. I like Canelo. I really do. You know, you got to give him respect. I like him, okay? He's growing on me, you know, and I'm probably going to lose a bunch of subscribers or that, but whatever, you know. Hey, look, I respect anyone that'll get in the ring with Gennady Golovkin, okay? So, you know, hey, it is what it is, you know, and it's true. If you really think about it, Golovkin said he would knock him out in the first fight. He didn't do it, running or not, okay? Now, like I said, it's nearly impossible, but I didn't feel Golovkin was as aggressive as he needed to be. He could have walked through those punches, just basically left it all in the ring. And I don't feel like Gennady Golovkin left it all in the ring. I think he put up a good fight. I think he won, but both guys simply they could have done better, you know. So look, look, you have to criticize both sides. You know, even Gennady Golovkin himself has said, I believe I won, but, you know, but I should have been more aggressive. I should have done this. I should have done, even Canelo, you know, he's admitted his fault. So, you know, we're calling this a rematch. I'd prefer to call it a redo. Okay. Yes, it was a close competitive fight, but we need a redo. Okay. And that's basically essentially what this fight is. It's a redo, not a rematch, you know, so. But again, yeah, asking Canelo about Vegas, and you know, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, but I'm insisting on Vegas. So they haven't announced the judges, the referees, nothing like that. We don't know. Now, as far as Gennady Golovkin goes, you know, throughout the press event, I was like, man, this guy needs to wake up. Like, someone needs to go there and shake him. He's like a bump on a log, you know. So look, I like Gennady Golovkin, but like they asked him a question, and then he answered a different question. You know what I mean? Like they asked him, do you feel you won the first fight? And he's like, oh, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. I'm happy for the rematch. You know, it's a big present for boxing. It's like, what? It's like, dude, they did not ask you about the rematch. They asked you about the original fight. You know, so, you know, the whole English barrier, I even talked about it with Manny Pacquiao, things like that. Even Kovalev, you know, I just wish these guys could sharpen up their English a little bit. You know, I truthfully do. And, I just do. I think they could, you know, I don't know. I think they could communicate with the boxing world a little more. Like, look at Lomachenko. We have someone in our boxing group, Counterpunch Boxing on Facebook. They actually translate what Lomachenko says in his interviews. Now, the best interview I've ever heard, hands down, Steve Kim, you know, shout out to Steve Kim. The best interview was when someone translated for Gennady Golovkin. You know, he was able to express himself. He was able to elaborate. He was able to offer, you know, examples and definitions and explain. You know, it was great. You know, so the best interview I heard was with Steve Kim. You know, because, you know, like I said, he could fully, you know, tell you what is running through his brain. So I wish these guys could develop the English a little bit better, because I think it would benefit their careers and the boxing fans. So now, who did this? Who did this? Who did this? All right. Who cropped Adelaide Bird on Canelo's arm? You know, he got a tattoo, a beautiful tattoo of his daughter, some of the best work I've ever seen. And someone goes and does something like, I mean, come on, people. Come on, people. Someone goes and does something like this. You know, he's all hugged up on Adelaide Bird right there, getting a tattoo. I mean, man, boxing is just like relentless. Here's a tattoo right here. Awesome tattoo. And somebody does this. You know, he got that. And somebody did that right there. So, bam, there you have it, people. So, look, I'll probably leave it at that. It was a good press conference. Now, one thing that I did not like either, well, I guess this would be number two. My number two thing I didn't like was I thought I heard him say the next time these two guys meet will be in the weigh-in, or for the weigh-in and in the ring. Meaning, is there not going to be a press tour? Because I'm really looking forward to getting my press credentials and covering this, and I don't want to go to Vegas on fight night, so I was hoping to go to Dallas or, you know, San Antonio, wherever, you know, to cover a press event, but I don't know. I thought I heard him say, or maybe they're going to be doing them separately. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought I heard him say that. So anyway, guys, what do you think? Did you see it? Who do you have winning? Do you care? And shout out to all the people that have made the channel what it is. Channel's growing. I think by the end of the Gennady Golovkin Canelo Alvarez, a rematch, will have probably 10,000 subscribers. So thank you. And, you know, I look forward to the next one. By the way, I've got a Superfly 2 video coming out, and Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz.